What's the best thing about being a guy? Peeing wherever we want. And even better, when us bros go to a stadium, we can pee alongside another dude, shoulder to shoulder, in a 5-sided urinal called the cockagon, while our team loses to an unranked Northwestern. And this isn't even the coolest stadium piss receptacle out there, not even by far. Yeah, college football stadium urinals are out of control, and all the best ones are coming up right after this. Before we get into this, the stadiums listed out are college football only, and I want to give a huge shout out to Michael Barker of College Football Campus Tour, where a lot of the source information for this video came from. This guy is trying to go to every stadium, college or pro on earth, and takes cool photos and finds obstructed view seats and, of course, piss troughs. He's a must follow. I'll link you down below. All right, let's get into it. Kyle Field, College Station, Texas. They say necessity is the mother of invention, so needing a place for your beer while taking a drunken piss gave birth to these bad boys. To what do we owe the privilege and pure luxury of a 90-degree shelf to place one's beer upon? What hath God wrought to bestow on us such a gift? Instead of playing the incredibly dangerous game of trying to balance one's drink on the circular bulkhead of the auto-flushing urinal, we have the Texas A&M Piss Shelf, replete with an ad for your viewing pleasure. Remember, eyes forward, buddy. Why, I'd love to shake the person's hand who invented this. Well, after he washes it. Aloha Stadium, Hawaii. Though this one is no longer active, I have to appreciate the divided urinals of the old Aloha Stadium in Hawaii. Look, peeing in a giant trough designed to feed pigs is uncomfortable enough, so they did the classy thing by adding dividers. Now, some will debate that the point of peeing in a trough is the ability to empty your bladder when the pressure is on, but I, for one, have to respect both the illusion of privacy and the deflector shield, as it's pretty clear a drunk stream will find anything but the trough itself. I mean, look at the floor. RIP Aloha Stadium, you were a warrior for individual group pissing. Bridgeport Stadium, Harrisonburg, Virginia. Oh, you want to talk about behavior you want to avoid, and that's pooping in public. But what's a better way to take the sting out of having to evacuate your bowels away from your home turf than placing a poop station at the 40-yard line? That's right, don't miss a moment of action because you opted for the chili cheese nachos with extra spicy jalapenos on them, and now they're tearing through you like Sherman marching to the coast. They even have a window so you can alleviate the smell of your own bad decisions, though only the weakest of poo-poo pee-peers would do such a thing. Some question the veracity of this heavenly throne, however, others provided video evidence of this majestic sight. I took a deep dive into the stadium, and it's likely right here above the Showalter Terrace, just inviting stadium goers to a dumping experience unmatched in college football. And I have to say, it's definitely a bucket list item. Ohio Stadium, Columbus, Ohio. The Horseshoe is getting in on the piss trough action with a factory-like setup, presenting a challenge that only the most dedicated and unflinching urinators dare to take on. These urinals don't have a view of the field, but they do present the potential of having to square off across the concrete divider with another bladder emptying fan. Cue the old Western music. Will you lock eyes or head down, focused on your stream? Make light conversation about the team's ability to convert on third down. Or if you're an OSU fan, hold hands. It's these situations that define a man and a pisser. Michigan Stadium, Ann Arbor, Michigan. This is allegedly not in the big house anymore, but can we give a shout out to the genius who took mass pissing to the next level? According to this article by mvictors.com, urinals like this were replaced in the early 2010s as the big house was renovated. Remember, boys, this is what they took from us. This is slaughterhouse efficiency combined with sensible engineering. They even have an elevated floor at the bottom, which provides an excellent border for both shoe protection and for inadvertently stepping into the trough itself. Too bad progress got rid of such things, for this was maybe the pinnacle of stainless steel group pissing. Maybe in heaven, they have troughs as clean as this. Rice Stadium, Houston, Texas. Here's one for our unrefined pissers, a bare-bone piss wall that leaves not a single frill for the pee enjoyer who just wants to rough it. Rice Stadium was built in 1950. It hosted a Super Bowl, and JFK gave a speech here, which absolutely blows my mind. Also, too soon? Too soon. Also mind-blowing is that this piss trough has been here for over 70 years and doesn't look like it's been cleaned one fucking time. JFK's calcified urine probably graces the base of this historic piss depot alongside other legends of the past. Never change, Rice. Never change. Pedin Stadium, Athens, Ohio. Who's up for some Wednesday night maction with a side of piss trough? Though these are basic urinals, they could not have been placed in a better named venue. Pedin Stadium in Athens, Ohio, home of the Bobcats. This is a picture of the Pedin Tower, which sounds like a magical realm of endless rooms lined with golden piss troughs and piss walls that only the drunkest, fullest bladders have the privilege of enjoying. Oh, this place looks Pedin, all right. Opened in 1929, the stadium is about to embark on a full century of being peed in, not peed on. Truly uncharted territory, boldly going where many have gone before. Robert W. Plaster Stadium, Springfield, Missouri. Home of the Bears, Plaster Stadium in Springfield, Missouri takes peeing with a view to the next level. First we had piss walls, and now we have piss windows. This is actually located outside the stadium at Carrington Hall, a campus building in the northeast corner of the end zone. But wow, what a view. They should plaster this all over their marketing material. I'd certainly come and take a leak. Beaver Stadium, University Park, Pennsylvania. That's the official address. It's not urinal, it's ourinal. What else says luxury pissing accommodations like an octagon-shaped endless porta potty with plastic piss funnels for your pure enjoyment? Nothing. The answer is nothing. Even better, these are sprinkled throughout the entire area. In fact, there are so many of these cockagons that there is an entire map dedicated to marking the locations of these merry-go-rounds of porta pissing indulgence. I'm going to assume that this is one here, fittingly located across the street from the Penn State Meat Laboratory. That is what it says. I am not making this up. The jokes write themselves. I just want to imagine a world where these things spin and you stay stationary, spreading your piss for the world to enjoy. To the inventor of this, I salute you, Dr. Coctagon. And finally, for our last entry, Delaware Stadium in Newark, Delaware. Some schools have traditions that make their experience unique and bonds you to them in an emotional way that evokes both memories and likely an alumni donation in the future. Because, you know, tuition wasn't enough.
Give us some money as a gift. We want a gift, but only if it's money.
Delaware University, in between their kissing arches, Magnolia Fountain, and drinks at Deer Park Tavern, is their legendary piss wall at Delaware Stadium. I'm not making this up. This is an actual article from Delaware Online, and it's item number 4 on the list of things to do at Delaware University. And that item is taking a literal piss on a wall. Y'all, is Delaware that boring? Here's actual text from the article. This one is for the men only, but if you're a female student, you're probably going to learn something about the most unique bathroom on campus you've ever seen. Delaware Stadium's East Concourse restroom still features an old school urinal trough. Certainly not the best setup if you're pee shy. With no privacy walls, a large number of men can urinate at once. This reads like that old lady's review of the Olive Garden. Either way, this is just epic. The caution wet floor sign truly is the piece de resistance, showering us with perfection. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Your mom probably did. Please comment down below other stadiums that had epic piss troughs, and if you met any of your bros for life there. That's where I met Urinating Tree, at the urinal, baby. That's what happened. We fist bumped. Anyways, I'm 5 Points Vids, and go pee now. You're probably pooping while you're watching this anyways, so